Hey, good. Let's see. For me, it is afternoon, or evening. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whatever the case is for you, whatever the case may be. I am your humble servant, Mike. I am back to talk a little bit about this wonderful, wonderful coloring. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? What in the name of all that is holy happened? Blacklist universe. I'm sorry. Gee, technical difficulties. I just had the file. Okay. Let me see. All right, I am live. That is good to know at least. All right, let's go back. Find blacklist. Blacklist. Can always get you. That's what I'm looking for. And let's just pop this up with open with. Because I want to talk about this. That's my Naruto. Showed it to you before, I think. All right, so as you guys know, I've been working on this image for the better part of a week. Kyle Ritter just finished it, handed it in, what was that, last night? I think it was last night. The colors are amazing. This is going to be just a fantastic print. A fantastic t-shirt I'm already talking to Crypto Fashion about. And if you are willing to sign up for my email list, which is in the description, whoever signs up for the email list by Sunday, I'm going to do a Monday blast on the email, and I am going to send out this in a 100 DPI 11 by 17 format to anybody who wants to use it for, well, you can just print it out. I mean, 100 DPI isn't like print quality, but if you just want it on your wall, you could print this out 100 DPI on 11 by 17 if you've got a color printer, and it'll look passable. I mean, it'll look good, but it's not going to look like, you know, banging like an official print or. But I want you guys to be able to have this for free. All it takes is you signing up to my email list. And then also the same file you can use. You can download it for your phone. It's the right size for you know, it's just small enough, like memory size wise, for you to use it on your phone as a wallpaper, or on your computer as wallpaper, or whatever you like. You know, print out 20 of them and wallpaper your actual room. I don't care. But yeah, it is also going to be available. Gosh, did I say that? I tried to do this once already, and I hadn't started my stream, so I don't know what I'm repeating and what I'm not. But it is going to be a t-shirt. I'm going to put in order in for metal prints for San Diego Comic-Con. 12 by 18 metal prints. I'm not 100% sure I'll be able to get them there in time, but if you want one, please let me know. DM me, hit me up on Twitter, something, just to let me know that you want one, and I'll print up extras because they are expensive to print and they are pricey to buy. And so I don't bring very many. I will probably bring 5 unaccounted for like orders. So yeah, so that is that. And like I said, this one version of this or another has been on the internet for about a week, right? And today, the opposition on Twitter finally discovered it. So I wanted to take a moment to go and see what our lovely friends on the other side of the aisle were saying about what I believe is to be the birth of a new universe, or not even a shared universe, but just a new universe of wonderful, wonderful stories and properties, intellectual properties. So let's back out of here and go visit Twitterville, or as V calls it, the Twitter. And let's see. Where was it? Where was it? I have it's in my notifications. So that's me, Blacklist at Abacus Mike. Follow me. I'm at 871. If everybody here is not following me already, let's get me up to 900 by the end of the night. That would be just lovely. And I do apologize that I don't have this pre-ready. I'm gonna have to find one of the. Let's see. Oh, C. Edward Selner. This must be because Chuck is a very left-wing fellow. And so, how do I just go up and up and up? And up and up. No, this is a different thread. This is somebody complaining about the hypocrisy of us forming Comicsgate or Comicsgate people making comics. It's like, how is that hypocritical? I don't know. Let's see. I think this might be the thread that goes up. Okay, here we go. So Gabriel Gonzalez says, I want to bleeping die. This is the Comicsgate Alliance poster. Thanks for the press. The racist, sexist, fascists have their own universe. Gross. And it's got 22 retweets from this guy, 66 likes, and 83 replies. So let's see. What are these wonderful fascists? I hate my life. These are people who literally have no idea what the word fascist means other than people I disagree with. So I found out earlier about this from an artist I admire who was celebrating this, and I was so disappointed. Actually, I commented on that, and I said, sorry to disappoint you. Actually, let's see if he said anything in response. Oh, wait. It's literally the most insane stuff going on in comics at the moment. F these dudes, man. They want this all straight, predominantly white boys club for comics because they can't process how the real world works and looks. To it, I respond, we're all American, which is predominantly white and straight. I think that is how the real world looks and works. Works and looks. Oh, I have 2 more replies here. I haven't looked. Show more replies. Royce is just a superhero pinup. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know why they're making a big deal out about this. And then I mentioned, plus 4 of the Jawbreakers are minorities. 2 of the Unknown Soldiers are minorities. There's 2 rabbits, a frog, a blue cat, a horse, a salamander, a dwarf, because how tiny Rainbow Brood is. But all SJWs can see is white men. It's like they're fixated or something. Oh, shoot, did I mess it up? Oh, I messed it up, didn't I? Darn it, I don't know how to... I don't know how to go back without going all the way back. Let's keep going here. I hate posting this foul language on my site. All right. Please tell me this isn't a deliberate homage to Pepe on the top left. People are still thinking that freaking Cyberfrog is Pepe. Oh my gosh. So ignorance of comics history. Hilariously timely, but Cyberfrog predates this. At least somebody knows. Predates all this nonsense. It's a relic from the 90s. Original creator owned by EVS. Still is. EVS is one of the spearheads of this entire operation. Yes, this is an operation. We have a control center, and we have overseers and men with guns at the doors to keep people out. He's turned into an ultra-conservative POS who literally, and not, oh well, yep, literally sent his clan base into my mentions, who sent death threats, LMAO. It's so funny. Hold on, I gotta see what this is. All right, yeah, just open another tab. Oh, it's people defending me. Nice. Oh yeah, I did respond to this. I'm a fan of EVS, and he's never asked anyone to do that, and most of us wouldn't. Correct. Nah, he just highlighted me in a video, which caused his his army to slither into my mentions. So I said, you know what they say, no press is bad press. All right, more people defending EVS. Calling BS on this claim, screenshot of those death threats, or it didn't happen. I'm calling you a liar straight to your face. Prove me wrong. Link it to the post with screenshots. I love people like you. Actually, I don't even know if this is for us or against us. I like people like you. This is why November will be a Republican win. Yes, and Trump will be reelected in 2020. Everyone who doesn't agree with you, with me, is a Nazi or KKK. Sad. It is sad, but it's true. That's everyone I don't like is Hitler. That's exactly how they all feel. It is pathetic. I'll let you get back to race baiting while claiming to be an anti-racism activist and bashing women for having opinions you dislike while claiming to be a feminist. You SJWs are poisonous to every issue you claim to stand for. I'm praying for you, man. Hope to get it together. Good, good. Liar, citation needed. The stream still waiting. Take me out of this, please. Some people are tapping out. Yeah. I like this. Colin Horton said I like this. I hope Colin is following me now. Thank you. I'm noticing an absolute lack of any female characters. We've actually talked about this on my page. I didn't even notice when I was drawing it that I hadn't put any female. I have a ton of female characters I could have put in there, but I'm not. My first book isn't a female lead book. It's a bunch of frickin', old army. I'm not army, but military. Former military guys, and there is not a female in the book as a hero. But there are females in the book. So they got me there. But why focus on it? I mean, really, Jesus wept. At the very least, this gives me more confidence to work on my own stuff. We're going to be fine with Gabriel again. We're going to be fine with our own projects. LMAO. These dudes can get $500,000 for being the epitomization of fascist Fs, then imagine what we're going to do with the characters that actually reflect the world around us. And boy, that has 49 answers. Because my initial response to him was that he was going to fail, as they all do, right? I'm gonna follow y'all to hear about your projects because y'all gonna get my money. Keep working, keep making. I believe in you and your work. Too kind, thanks so much. Why don't they just rub each other? You're welcome. Gotta dilute all that hate. As soon as you get your store launched, I'll definitely see about getting some stuff. Look, it's only two of them talking between each other. And then Cox Villain pipes in. Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you. I had a slight delay, but thanks to my huge oak tree getting giant breasts, it turns out I don't care about that. Also, just checked your Twitter feed. Damn, dude, you are extremely hateful. Oh, yeah, this must be one of us. Maybe don't be so one-sided and don't group people. Come back to center because you are far left and nearly falling off the scale. Hasn't that been the case for almost a decade? I wouldn't say I'm a supporter of theirs. I watch both sides. I seems their biggest advantage over you is they don't feel the need to imply anything bad about any readers. Yeah, right? They just don't get it. Continued. The same set of numbers also say around 16% of active duty service members are female service members. So the world around us story set in a U.S. military unit is going to be largely white males. Yeah. Man, people are speaking my language. What's the numbers are going by? Ba ba ba. I personally wish you the very best of luck in your endeavors. That said, I've watched DNC vids and have yet to find anything hateful in them. He calls out where mediocrity is and is not being meritocracy. Sorry, where meritocracy is not being followed. I was reading too fast. His comics aren't about hate. He's just trying to return to comics roots. Good luck with that. Keep us informed on your progress, and we can see who does better. Oh, we all know who's gonna do better. Silly person. Splato Delgato, you just earned a follow from me, bruh. I cannot wait to see what you do. Yeah. Oh, look. Gabriel Gonzalez is comics editor for Geeks of Color, politically opinionated, noted expletive user, atheist, writer, martial artist, Marvel, DC, TMNT, and horror scholar. I'm sure, Gabriel Gonzalez, that whatever you do, it is going to be a smash hit that makes at least $500,000, if not millions and millions. So make sure you keep us all notified and keep your crowdfunding projects live and well so that we can all go over there and have a good chuckle. So far, nothing. You've had 4 years. Everything has tanked. You've done nothing. Yeah, there you go. Probably go bankrupt someone. Fascist. Last time I checked, it was Mark Waid who prevented these books from selling into the comic book stores. They are forced to self-publish like Milo did with his book Dangerous. You apparently have no effing clue what a fascist is. Even is. Socialist Germany burned the books. Yep, they have seriously no clue what a fascist is. They just, like I said, it's whoever I disagree with is a fascist. Please keep tweeting about diversity in comics. He can use the extra free promotion. That's right. No press is bad press. Thanks for helping to spike even more sales of Jawbreakers. Please retweet. Yay, Jawbreakers. Do it. Literally, nobody's getting in the way of you doing this. Who are you? A report published. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's good. A report published in 2011 by Williams Institute estimated 3.8% of Americans identified as gay, lesbian, bisexual, or transgender, 1.7% lesbian or gay, 1.8% as bisexual, 0.3% as transgender. Well, going to be a lot of cis people in your comics then, replying to him saying that they have to reflect the real world. Because comics aren't reflecting the real world. They're reflecting the world as the SJW mafia wishes the world looks, which is a bunch of soy boy cucks not procreating because everyone is gay. You know, population control. That's their solution for everything, right? Save the planet, control the population. Honestly, if you guys try doing books like that, I hope you are successful. I wouldn't buy them, but if they're original characters, I wish you the best of luck. Dude, you live in a bubble. The world around you is very, very small. Yep, I'm going to make sure lots of money. Yep, I'm sure you'll make lots of money with how prejudiced you are, bigot. Despite disagreeing with you, I wish you all the best in your crowdfunding campaign. You should check out some of these titles. Cyberfrog looks great. So does Red Rooster Golden Age. Yeah, shout out. Boy, did Ethan send his army over here already to take these guys on? Or maybe they just, I don't know. It's great. It's like everyone here is just lambasting this clown. Well, you guys got Marvel and trash it, just saying. And those characters were beloved. Bookmarking this tweet for later reference. You are characterizing those you disagree with as fascist Fs, unfairly, with no examples. Your potential support base will be limited due to tactics such as those, but be my guest. Your attitudes already reign in the big comic book companies, and that's why they are faltering. Absolutely correct. Absolutely nothing, effing nothing, laughing my freaking AL. Write childish, embarrassing dialogue for them? Again, this is the answer of how our R is going to do, or however they phrase it. You will make no money because you wouldn't be able to reflect the world around you, even if you were wearing a suit made of mirrors. Oh, burn. The problem that I've seen is they don't, which is why they don't sell. Then people like you rant and rave, audience, because they wouldn't buy your comic. Oh my gosh, I think everyone here is just roasting this guy. I don't even think I need to. It's just getting redundant. You have no idea what fascist means, do you? They also don't know what comics are. Oh, this is so much fun. Yeah, you guys should all go follow Gabriel Gonzalez. And just, yeah, you can scroll down. Oh my gosh, it just gets longer and longer. Oh my God, it's probably going to be even more by the end of the night. So yeah, ooh, I got new notifications. Should I? I mean, you guys don't want to watch me read Twitter all night. Love this. Thanks for posting. Yeah, okay. So let's get back. There are 13 people watching, so let's see what my fine young... let's stop screen sharing. Stop screen sharing. Oops. Mute. Mute. Okay. And now let me switch this over. Look, it's the top of my head. You guys want to look at my ugly mug in my messy room? All right, let's do this. Oh, look at this. We've got lots of comments already. All right. Ooh, going back to top. Hey, Super Ant. That hostile over there. My God, Mike, the SJWs are spurging out at the speed of light, right? It's comedy. It's funny because it just popped up on Twitter today. They finally discovered it and then blowing up. What's up, Mike? Aaron? What's up, Aaron? I love that poster picture of all those characters. It reminds me of how exciting Image was when it first formed. Yeah, it is. It is, at least for our side of the aisle, apparently. The others are a little nonplussed, I guess you could say. Comics Legend looks great. Thank you very much. Hostile over there. I just want it for my phone background. Well, hey, sign up for my email list. I'm not going to post the link on my Twitter or anything else. The only way you're going to be able to get this 100 DPI image is through my email list. So that's how you do it. It's in the description. Yeah, right there. It's in the description. Just scroll down a tiny bit in the description and sign up. Sign up, please. Please, please, please do. Let's see where we are. Thanks, Mike. You're welcome. That tweet that guy sent about CG getting its own xenophobic universe was great. I retweeted him and said it's over $850,000 of glory and growing. That's great, Freedom Phil. Yeah, boy, we're going to be over 1 million by the end of the month. Isn't that just insanity? Oh boy, this is it's the foundation. This is the dawning of the age of the Comicsgate. Redbeard Gamer, it is hilarious how this epic roster has become SJW's newest, most racist, sexist thing. I know, and they're just hating it. I mean, I'm not going to say I'm the world's greatest artist, but that is not an ugly print by any stretch of the imagination. So them just saying that how ugly it is, it's like you're just being little crybabies, honestly. Hey, just dropped out of Mitch's stream to hang out here. Ah, Missalin. I'm going to call you Missalin because I can't understand how else to pronounce that. I knew a girl named Missalin who was married to a friend of mine. Oh, good. At least you have those. Daddy, please turn off phone. My phone's about to die. Go plug it in. Okay. How's Mitch's stream going? He's probably, I'm assuming, promoting Red Rooster. And again, I mean, oh my gosh, there's 68 of you watching? I think that's the most I've ever had in my stream at once. That's fantastic. But head over to Mitch's Red Rooster on Indiegogo and support that if you have not already, please. And make sure you like and subscribe to this page. Wait, again. All right, there's 65 of you in here, and there's only 21 likes. What is going on? You guys can't. You jump in the stream, you like the video. Those are the rules of entry. That's how you tip me when you get in here. Or also, if you guys just really love my art and you want to have it all over your walls, if you go in the description, I also, at the bottom of my description, before it says category, I have a link to my shop. It's got all of my artwork on there. Well, not all of it, but it's got about 200 different prints. It's got my commission price listing. And yeah, honestly, I could use a little boost right now. So if you wanted to go, it's going to be a while until I get the Lone Star thing done, finished, and paid. So I could use some floating cash if you guys are interested in buying any of my art and you've been waiting for some reason. Now would be a fantastic time to do that. So if you could do that, I have pretty much everything in stock, so I could get it out to you pretty quick. Yeah. Do you guys want to? And no, I don't want to do that. The SJW twits. Yes, the SJW twits. Hey, that was a shirt right there. Gross. I love the SJW tactic of blaming others for everything they do. Yeah, it's not even a tactic. It's their own blindness. It's what you hate. How is it said that the thing that you hate most in others is really the thing you hate the most about yourself? And so you project out your the worst things about you onto those you hate. It's projection. And that is what they do. That's their MO. It's their modus operandi. So, dude, I just read this thread. My God, LOL. It's crazy, isn't it? That kid couldn't define fascist if his life depended on it. No one on the left can define fascist. They try to say it is a right-wing thing, and it's like, dude, you have no clue about anything in history pre-World War II. Like, you know, the rise of Mussolini, the rise of the totalitarians in pre-World War II Europe. They're completely ignorant. All they know is if you disagree with me, you're a fascist. And it's just ignorance on parade. So, freak. LOL. He wants to die because of your poster. I'd say that makes it very moving. It was, my poster is very emotionally, you know, fulfilling. Apparently not fulfilling for him. Edwin! Aloha, my brother. I reread Lone Star twice this morning. It needs to get made. It will get made. That is my purpose for the next few months, several months, half a year of my life, maybe? No. I draw a little faster than that. I was thinking about after I get Lone Star done. Well, I am going to do Lone Star in 3 separate crowdfunding. They might be like 2 months apart, spaced apart, maybe 3. Although I don't know. You guys tell me. Do you want them? Would you want them like 2 months apart? So like you're getting a 48-page every 2 months, or would you like to have a little breathing room so you can support some of the other projects? Although that's what I was contemplating. Was I have so many other projects. If I get like enough money from this project to like start paying another artist to start a second project, I would totally crowdfund that one in between my Lone Star chapters. But you guys tell me what you think I should do. There is wisdom in a multitude of counselors, and there are 66 of you watching. So that is a lot. That is a multitude of counselors right there. These people don't realize they don't matter. Normal people don't care about their BS. You're about to make some good money on Lone Star. Thank you, Aaron Calamari. They don't realize it. They are without a clue. They are really, really without a clue. I want that poster. You know how to get it. Oh, and then also I'll try to make it available as a metal print, and it's going to be available as a t-shirt. Also, if you sign up for my email list, I will be able to update you when those are available. In case you missed one of these streams, or you know, it's so easy to miss stuff on Twitter, especially if you subscribe to a lot of people, because stuff just flies by. So yeah, please. Email list. I'm going to keep pushing that until I have 1,000 email subscribers, which is like, yeah, actually more than people that I have on here. But Rainbow Brute, yeah, killed it. Rainbow Brute is a fairy. Is he a fairy? Okay. Oh, I should have said that. That would have been even better. LOL, grasping at straws. These idiots were triggered by a cartoon frog. It is so easy to trigger the SJW far leftists because they are emotionally driven. They don't use logic and reason to come to their conclusions. They allow their emotions to drive all of their decision making, and that is why they're so easily triggered. Someone earlier today was tweeting about how like triggering SJWs was like our purpose as Comicsgate. I'm like, triggering SJWs is just a hobby for me. my purpose is to create in my chosen field of expertise and be able to make a living at it. And it is through the Comicsgate circumstance, the YouTube methodology, the Indiegogo platform, all of this culminating at a time that I just think is rife for, you know, striking the iron while it's hot. And yeah, so there it is. Operation My Girthy Stallion Rides. Nice freak. Aaron, Operation Good Comics. Oh, yeah, you're referring back to something I said earlier. The hostiles over there, TOS, part of the solution. Correct. That's right. Freedom Fell, can't take the heat, stay out of the kitchen. That's right. And this is my kitchen. Stay out of my kitchen. Jojo, again, can't you have mommy cook that? Go have mommy or Elijah cook that. Okay? And close my door. Jojo, close my door. Too bad. I'm glad he has a diaper on. One time I was in this long, like 3-hour long live stream with V, and Jojo walks in naked with a diaper in his hand, and V like had to shut it off and delete the thread because everyone in the chat's like, "There's a naked kid behind you. There's a naked kid behind you." It was a great stream too. I was chatting with a former Muslim from Germany, and asking him what he thought about bacon, and he's like, "Oh, bacon." So that was the final straw. You got attacked on Twitter? Explain that to people who survived typhoid in the 1800s. They're all dead now, so I can't explain anything to them. I'm sorry. Was Cecil not included on that poster? If so, that's the only problem with it. We may do Cecil in the expansion pack. You know what? Cecil would make a great, like, a daily webtoons character. Like, say someone does, like, a Comicsgate webtoon, and, like, everyone from, oh my gosh, maybe I should do that. That would be epic. If I started a webcomic with all of the different Comicsgate characters, like, you know, make it funny, and then have Cecil, like, who's an actual human, not just one of the characters, just be a character in there. Oh, that would be gold. It would have, like, it would have everyone's follow. So it'd have, like, 150, 200,000 daily readers. Oh, man. I'm sitting on, I shouldn't have said it out loud. I should have just done it. I have too many ideas. Good day. Grant Hill. Grant Hall. Good day. Bean Frompa, hello. Aaron Conner, Twitter PTSD. It's real. No, it's not. It is for the SJWs because they trigger, and then they have post-traumatic or post-triggered stress syndrome. Post-traumatic stress. Post-triggered stress. PTSD. Oh, disorder. Okay. Yeah, post-triggered stress disorder. I saw that. Haha, guys, delusional. Yeah. Oh, there is no appeasing. They will find something to pick apart and cry foul about. Outrage culture is just that. It is. It is purely outrage culture. One of them was complaining today about, you know, trying to say that Zach was a Nazi or whatever, a transphobe, because he called Mags or somebody a guy in a wig, right? And I responded. 20 years ago, they called themselves trannies. The SJWs changed the language. And it isn't just this issue. It's everything. If there's a name that some minority identifies with, SJWs will flip the script on that word, on that name, and say that it's suddenly offensive just so they can be offended, because they live to be offended. They have no purpose without being offended. And so I made the point that I'm supposed to be offended for being called an Oriental when Japan is in the Orient, and it drives me nuts. Look at my face. I am an Oriental. I'm going to make a shirt like that. I know it's from They Call Me Bruce, which most of you are probably too young to even remember. But so much fail on that thread. I know. No one's going to buy those SJW books. They will not. They will not. It's going to be... Oh, yeah, that's something I suggested, and it would be so funny. If somebody in here wants to start a website and start gathering all of the links and like screenshots and whatnot to all of the failed SJW attempts at publishing comics, and then we can just, every time one of these things comes up, we can point them to that website and call the website Get Woke, Go Broke. And we could just have a constant updated compilation of all their greatest failures. I would love it. I would promote it. LOL at the emotional validation. Yeah. Hey, Mike. Hey, Chester Busby. Hey, all. This message. Can't we just read effing comics? Jeez. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. What's missing there is comic artists. I don't know. It's missing where? Oh, on their end? Oh, they've got, the left has 80% of the artists. There's something about being an artist where you use your right brain more than your left brain because that's your chosen profession, right? You're always trying to be creative. Well, the right brain is all about emotion. So those of us who are right-leaning and also creative, we're using like all our brains because we're thinking logically and rationally, and that's why we can hold right-leaning positions, because we don't think about how policies feel. We think about whether policies work, and that's the difference between a leftist person and a right-wing person. And that is, I mean, legitimately, that's why we, well, maybe legitimately is the wrong word, but that is why we are called heartless or whatever. Because, it sucks, tying a kid down and making him take his medicine. Well, not tying him down, but, it sucks taking medicine sucks. But if you know it's good for you, then that's your right brain. Your right brain knows it's good for you. Your left brain, your left brain knows it's good for you. Your right brain knows it's going to suck. And so if you're all about emotion, you try to avoid the suck. But if you're all about logic, you do what's good for you. And there's the great divide between the left and the right wing of this world. So I guess technically I should be in the middle because I use both sides of my brain. They could just look at Marvel numbers to see how well they will do. Yeah, Marvel is the big experiment for the left. And boy, I wonder how much money they're losing. They can't keep Ethan out of Diamond, so they're eventually going to find out. Well, it's yeah, they're not going to ultimately be able to keep any of us out of comic book shops if we really want in there, except for the comic book shops that refuse to carry our stuff. And to them, I say, bye. Haven't seen a death threat yet. That's good. It'll probably come after the election. After the election, when they lose more Democrats in the House and the Senate, when we get our fifth, sixth Supreme Court justice, and we lock in the government as right of center for the next generation, that's when they'll lose their crap, and the death threats will begin. Everyone get in that thread and post links to all of the Indiegogos on the poster. Yeah, do it. Comicsgate is a pretty big movement, really. It is. It is. It is a small cadre of voices, but a very large mass of listeners and allies. This is the alliance, the CG Comicsgate Alliance. We are all allied. We each play our role. My role is to create comics. My role is to blather on incessantly on Facebook or on YouTube. And your role is to respond with ideas, with criticism, with helping us to guide what you guys want as the body of Comicsgate, as a body of customers, right? This is this is like they don't want me to use the word community, but it's a community, right? We are all of one mind. We all have our differences of opinions on issues that are tangential to actually producing great comics and whatnot, but ultimately we are all like-minded in what Comicsgate is about, and that's what makes us all Comicsgate. It's believing in the same principles regarding what is applicable to Comicsgate, and being willing to step out of the shadows, so to speak, and admit that you are a member of the Comicsgate Alliance. And that's what, it's, other than that, we can disagree on freaking everything. I don't care if you're a atheist or a Hindu or a Shinto. I don't, it doesn't matter. It just matters that we have the same core principles in relating to what Comicsgate is about. Lord's Net growing every day, it feels like. It is growing. I just launched, Paul Mobus, I just launched my first YouTube channel because of you, Mike and Elias. Hey, cool. Paulus Mobus. Paulis Mobus. Why don't you guys go give him a look-see when you're done listening to me and my ranting. Oh, 71 watching now. Wow, this channel's getting big. That's like 10% of my subscribers. Ooh, and I got 57 likes, which means math time. That means 14 of you. Oh, now 13 of you. Only 70 now. 13 of you have not smashed that like button yet. Ah, there we go. Come on, keep it going, keep it going. Come on, come on. Now there's 12. What's going on? Edwin Boyette, hi. Great insights always. Edwin is the king of insight. He is the voice. He's the voice of Comicsgate. Yeah. Where is? I need a new computer. I do need a new computer because this thing just glitches out when I am trying to scroll. Oh my, how high up did this go? Oh my goodness. Wow, there are a lot of comments in here. I have to go all the way. Scrolling up from there. All right, I might miss some stuff, but I'm just going to go back to where I am right now. I caressed the like button in a way that made us both uncomfortable. I felt it from here. I always hit the like for everybody. Yeah, Aaron, good man. Everybody up, that's so cool. Liked. Mike, I will tell people about your shop for 5K. All right, K. Okay, is that 5K? All right, there you go. There's 5Ks. Tell them about my shop. Show Indie Dave Comics. I liked the subscribe button. Where is it at? Where's what at? I don't know what that is. That was a long time ago. I will take payments. Where? What? Man, I need another drink. He has link in the stream description. Yeah. I have links in the stream description. Please go and click each of them and do the associated purchasing, subscribing, yada, yada, yada. No hate Comicsgate. Oh, man, that would be a great chant if we're at Comic-Con and we form a big old crowd and we just start chanting that. No hate Comicsgate. No hate Comicsgate. Words mean what they say they mean. only to those on the right. Words have whatever meanings the left wants to imbue them with at the moment they're saying them. That way, nothing they say can they be held accountable for or needs to make any sense. Edwin, what are these links you describe of? I believe he's talking. Dang it, it did it again. No. Let's see. Fascist equals everyone I disagree with politically. Right? Right? Isn't that the leftist mindset? It is, because they use that word on everybody they don't like. Edwin Boyett. Mussolini and Hitler were right only in the sense that they were to the right of communists and Marxists. Yes, exactly. I have said that almost word for word 1,000 times in my life, Edwin. We are of like mind, if not of like hair. I have to say, I love this community. A bunch of people who have a good sense of humor, put their money where their mouth is, and are not afraid to spread the love. And that is all we are about here at Blacklist Universe. We are about spreading the love. No STDs included, just the love. A refreshing light in the gloom that is Progressive Comics. Yes, because we have hope. There's no hope in progressivism. There's no hope on the left. SJWs hope for nothing other than to tear down society to their level. It's really sad. It really is. I pray for them. I do. I legitimately pray for them. Not every single one of them, but I'll pick and choose. If Edwin gives it a thumbs up, it is good enough for me. 2 thumbs up, Edwin. No one can see. Very misfit. I really want to see all this energy continue to grow and thrive. Right on. Edwin, we need to get around to doing that stream together. I know it's really hard to schedule stuff, especially for me. But yeah, just let's work something out, brother, because that would be fantastic. I like the quarterly model, unless you just really like cranking out books, which is also cool. Well, like I said, I'm really a fast artist. So if I didn't have anything else to do, I could probably end up doing a page and a half a day, pencils and inks. But I do have to write. I do have to YouTube. I do have to family. I do have to God. And not in that order. My first priority every morning is the God thing. But yeah, I could put these out 48 pages every 2 months fairly easily. Do I want to go quarterly? That's it would give me more time. Ethan was saying that he's going to fulfill all these orders himself, and I understand having to do that when you're signing everything. But he said it's going to take him a month to do it. They figured out it's going to take him a month to do it, and I'm like, well, if you're making $400,000 a month, then paying someone else to do a month's worth of work is not a bad idea, because you could just go ahead and make another $400,000 in that month that you were instead trying to save, a few $1,000s packaging stuff. So I will try to make a decision depending on how many I have to ship out and how much help I have, whether I want to do that myself. But quarterly, maybe quarterly. Maybe quarterly. That would give me time to, maybe put together some other stuff like AFAR and Bless This Mess. Maybe put together a team and redo the Imaginaries. I'd love to redo the Imaginaries. I would love to grab Nikos Koutsis from Image, pay him a full proper page rate to pencil and ink, because he did the last 2 issues of Imaginaries that came out through Blue Water, and I'd love to have. He did such a fantastic job. I'd love to have him start over at the beginning of the series, and let's just run it through. It would be fantastic. Space out so we can support everyone we choose, but do it how you want, because it's your book and you're taking the risk. Wait, is it up for sale already? No, it's not, Matt Hayes. Go sign up for my mailing list, and you'll get updates on when it is launching exactly. But it is launching on the 15th. I have to get everything ready for it by then. Blood of Kirby. They are not even smart enough to realize that they are pushing people to the right every day. Yeah, they're completely oblivious to how much people are sick of their crap. But I think the thing is, they're so mired in their own crap that they're happy to get rid of anyone who does not toe their line right down to the grain of sand. You don't agree with me 100%? Away with you, thou foul fascist. Email list, where? In my description. If you go under my talking face right now to where it says Blacklist Universe, and it says, please sign up for my mailing list so you never miss out on an update, LONESTAR, Blacklist, AFAR, any of my other projects. And then there's a link under there that says abacuscomics.wixsite.com. Click on there. Let's, all right. We got 30 signups today alone. Very nice, very nice. Aaron, you have a big advantage because you draw so fast. Mitch, Madeline, and Ethan draw slow. Ethan's not that slow. Ethan's been doing a regular book for a long time. But I think he's just putting extra effort and detail into this, so it'll be a little slower than, say, his Green Lantern stuff. Free and full, and I want to see it thrive as well. A rising tide raises all boats. I said that yesterday. I am in complete agreement. Greatness. Okay, so like Gattori Hanzo. Gattori Hanzo! I didn't read the thread yet. I'm sure there's a lot of butthurt. Gee, Cyberfrog is super heroic. We need to settle down. Yeah. And he's not a white male either. So can't they embrace that diversity? Honestly. What's wrong with these people? The more of your comics you make, the better. There you go. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm going to build a whole universe up over the next 5 years. Triggering SJWs, aka just living a normal life. For your info, I believe this myself. I like this model where people get to interact directly with the people producing art for them. It's healthy and uplifting. Yeah, and I get the biggest kick out of it. I really enjoy this back and forth with you guys. Honestly, I like it how it is now, how there's like maybe there's fewer than 800 of you. Although if you haven't subscribed yet, then please do subscribe. Because I get like 20, 70. This is the most people I've ever had in a live stream at one time. And it's like, it's like the difference between going to a little church, a family church, and a mega church, right? If I have 1,000 people and 500 people watching or whatever at a time, and these threads are just flying by, and I'm not able to stop and read, it's like it's going to be a lot harder to build these relationships. Like I'm getting to know a lot of you guys because you're just back here all the time, and I just it's great. Jojo, nice. Yeah, Jojo. This better not be porn. Better not be child porn. Ah, kids in underwear. So funny because I've got a 6-year-old daughter. Yeah, Jojo is 8, special needs, so he gets to break things and not get punished for them. It's gotta love him. Back in 5. I'd pay to see it. I hope you don't mean child porn. Cecil has become a mascot. Oh, you're talking about the the Comicsgate webcomic. Man, I don't know. I'm gonna start thinking about that because I loved doing my webcomic. I used to do a webcomic called Electronic Tigers back in the day. That's where my my logo has come from. I've revived my Hapajap logo. Edwin Boyd, yeah, I'm right with you. Oh, that's Freedom Phone. That's Gold Jerry. Llama Gigante, draw us a badass Super Cecil and put that sucker on a t-shirt. Please don't be naked. What you got? What are you doing? Oh, I'm giddy. I see, man. Okay, go. You have your line. You don't need me. Close the door. No, not now. Not right now, buddy. Cecil is a mascot. He's our SJW friend. We are inclusive. See? Yes, we are inclusive. We are We're open as long as you're not a jerk. I mean, that's is that a hard line to follow? I mean, obviously it is for a lot of these people.
Hey, Daddy, that was you.
I know, that's you too. I see your little body right there. Cecil would be a funny, as a PSA type guy, knowing is half the battle type of thing. Books. How many pages are the Lone Star books going to be? Because that could inform whether you should aim for once a month, every 2 months, or quarterly. I'm going to do the first Lone Star series is going to be 3 48-page books. And they're going to be saddle stitched so that I can leave the square binding or the hardcover binding, depending on which I want to do for the trade paperback. Which the trade should include some extra goodies too. Also, which that better not be loud. I heard someone describe that Umbrella Guy is a bunch of triangles. Remember that when doing the webcomic. Yeah, that's a good point. Well, no. What I was thinking of doing, the webcomic is hot as heck in San Diego right now. Oh, I don't know. I'm not. I'll just think about it. I'm probably not going to do that. I've got so much on my plate. Freedom Film, Mike is a great welcome to Comicsgate. What a nice guy. I was a fan of the Injustice comic, but there was no personal connection there. Comicsgate has made me love the people behind these projects. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We're building this relationship where it's just more than chatting back and forth on Twitter or whatever. Although y'all are welcome to chat back and forth with me on Twitter at Abacus Mike. Cecil should be the Stanley of Comicsgate multiverse, near constant cameos. If I wear a wig and I have a you are in fact a man in a wig. This is correct. Betting Cecil is a parody. Yeah, I think he said 48 pages. Yeah, 48 pages. He's a really fast artist. I think that's one reason they used him on Injustice. That is one reason. Can you make sure that stays low? He's good at it. Throw at Chris Cosby. Chris Cosby. No, that's Chris Crosby. Hey, Chris. Jeez Louise, I didn't even read your name there. How you doing, buddy? Chris Crosby is an old friend of mine. Well over a decade, roughly. That would be great. Chris, what do you think about the Comicsgate webcomic idea? You want that up on your on your website? This message is after review. Obsessive being called a Nazi by SJW Fools. Yeah, I know. It's so old. It's just ridiculous. Draw tiny Cecils in the background like Dre. Oh, you know what you could do? You could do like a little Cecil head in the corner, and he could be like the narrator of like all the different strips. So Cecil in all of the Comicsgate books could be like the Watcher in Marvel. But you have to write everything as if Cecil said it. That would be hilarious. Failed list. It's called Diamond Previews, printed monthly. Just look at Marvel now. There you go. Already. You want to see a 300-pound lesbian left-handed albino spider person? Oh, it's coming. It's coming. Woke broke must be a thing already, right? Mike, are you white? I'm bad at this, but you look Native American to me. No offense in any way, just curious. I actually get the Native American thing a lot, but I am a half Japanese, half Caucasian. I'm actually quarter Norwegian and then a bunch of Euro mutt genealogy. So that's why I go by Hapajap, or I have gone by Hapajap, because Hapa means half in Hawaiian. And that's if you're a half Japanese or a half Hawaiian and half anything else in Hawaii, they call you a Hapa. And I'm a Jap, so Hapa Jap, Hapa Jap. I hope you guys can't hear that music either. How dare you assume the personhood of the spider entity? Pretty sure Mike is Hawaiian, but I'm a racist, so I could be wrong. Mike choose trans Caucasian. Thank you. Trans Caucasian. Yes. Yes, it's true. Breed subs. Congrats. You are a Boeing. Thanks, man. I think you're right. Excuse me. The original art and art print mystery pack isn't available anymore. Well, you know, it was just for a limited time. I do have a handful of those left that I packed and I never sold. What? Okay, you guys tell me if you want me to do this, because I'm not going to bother putting it up unless some people want it. So I have probably 6 or 7 of these left. So it's a mystery pack. It's in a. Oh, I don't have any. Oh yeah. So you get like a white mailer like this. It's got 5 mystery prints, all signed, and an original page of art from one of the comics I've done over the years for $100. Was it 100 or 150? Gosh, I don't remember. It's 100 or 150. I can't remember which it is. But yeah, I have it. If you guys want that, I could put it up. Maybe I'll put like 5 of them up. If 5 of you were willing to do that, like I could do it right after I'm done with this live stream. But I'll need 5 of you. Although 5 out of 69 probably not going to get it. But if you're watching this after the fact, you know, if 5 of you just raise your hands in the messages after the fact, not in the live stream. Or if 5 of you in the live stream do it too, I'll do it. But if after the fact 5 of you want that offer, I'll make it available on my store, and I'll pop a link in on the in the messages. But at least 5 of you, otherwise I'm not going to bother. The world isn't black and white. Sometimes you have to do crappy things for the right reasons. SJWs can't grasp that. Yeah, that's true. It's true. Sometimes you got to cut the arm off to save the patient, and that doesn't feel good. That's a bad feeling situation right there. Poke or tuna salad? Poke, man. Poke. No way. Spam or bacon? Bacon. I love my spam, but come on. Bacon. My role is throw money at you. That's not your only role, Bean Frampa. And I recognize you from Twitter too. Lama Jingabis. Bacon. And there is bacon flavored ham. Actually, if you go to Hawaii, there's like an entire. There'll be like in the grocery store. You know how we have like entire rows of pasta? They have like entire rows of spam, different flavored spams. It's fantastic. Bacon is always the answer, right? That is right. Bacon is always the answer. Rub some bacon on it. Don't say village. But it takes a village, don't you know? The creators are a network of professionals, but the fans and customers are definitely a community. That is a good way. That is a good way to say it. I just say we're all an alliance. We're all an alliance with different roles to play, and the roles are. It's the word. It's not fungible, but you know, you can move up and down in your roles. Who knows? One of these days, I might be like, you know what? I need a CPA. Is any of my fans out there a CPA who wants to join the Blacklist Army and work for Blacklist Universe, Blacklist Comics Group? And then one of you guys could like up jump from fan to friggin', you know, part of the machinery that gets this whole thing running. There's nothing wrong with community. Yeah, I don't think so either. I don't know why they're so uppity about words. I think it was like. I don't remember who it was. I'm not going to throw anybody under the bus. Poke is awesome with bacon bits. Lost. Where was I? Let's do this again. I swear, it's like sometimes I'll just be scrolling down a little bit on the chat, and bam, it'll go all the way to the bottom, and I don't even press that arrow button. It's very annoying, especially when I'm trying to talk to all my good friends here on Facebook, on YouTube. I found it. Okay. So we aren't called the Village People. No, you are not. You are called the Comicsgate Alliance. Maybe we should do shirts. We're a network of fans and traders who want a better world and are willing to do what it takes to make that happen instead of just whining about it. Yes. SJW chat, I'd get murdered asking Hawaiian food questions. Edwin is the voice of God. Edwin is the voice of God. I'm here. Continue. Oh, yes, Mr. Sizzle. That's what I was waiting for. I hope that's a wave emoji and not a bitch slap. That's a happy-jap slap, please. Yet to see someone pull off Edwin's voice. My voice is kind of dry, so I did it pretty good the other day. Edwin's kind of focus. Edwin's a really good guy, and the thing is that he lives in Hawaii, so he's always he's always got this really sunny disposition. Because anyways, I'm here. Continue. Scrolling down for less, scrolling down for more. Joseph Tran with better hair. Okay, I'm here now. You can all relax. We are relaxed, Damocles. The left likes to mystify language. Yeah, because they don't understand it. I kind of want to come over and paint Miller's door and put a light cover. I need help. This is not a profession. This is not a studio. This is the mess that I live in. So sorry, general contractor. Then I understand. Come on over. I'm in San Diego. Florida has solidarity with Comicsgate. Woohoo! Still working in the comics industry. Right now, my work for the comics industry is to get Comicsgate stuff going, and so Lone Star is my work that I'm doing. I'm still doing the Game of Thrones covers, but other than that, no, nothing on tap. He also said he was going to invite fans that want to help pack books over and feed them. Actually, if anybody lives in San Diego and wants to help pack books when the time comes, that's fine. Or are you talking about EBS? That'd be good. They got weird about the word community in one of the big chats. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's kind of wondering that myself on EBS's business plan. Yeah, it's. I don't think that's so good. I'm gonna. If I talk to him in person, I mentioned it in his chat and on Twitter. But if I talk to him in person, I'll say the same thing. Would love to see the more of the Imaginaries. Yeah, so would I. Thank you for thinking it's a good concept. And yes, rest in peace, Steve Ditko, godfather of comics. Flat ship was a good idea, but getting them out will be hell. Yeah, hello to you. I'm fine. Hope you are as well. Yes, indeed. Give a shout out to Stan Lee. Bad things are happening to him. He needs our support. Yeah, leave the guy alone. I don't understand why he doesn't just retire. Fragga boom! Yes, everyone get over to Couch Doodles also if you haven't already, and subscribe to Couch Doodles. We got Fragga up pretty good from like 866 to over 920, 930, 940, something like that. So it was a nice little bump. So we could get him up to 1,000. It'd be awesome. Really excited for the future of comics. I am, for the first time in a long time, excited for the future of comics. Sorry for being late. I came over from Mitch's channel. Well, I hope you had a fun time at Mitch's channel. It's more intimate. We forgive you. I agree. Expect the streams to get bigger. I'm okay with that, but I will miss this kind of what do you call it? Interpersonal interaction. That is the thing I miss about EBS's channel. I love his success, but it's hard for us to stay in touch like in the start. Too many people. So, together, we shall build a new empire of comics. That is the plan. Too many people is the goal. Yes. Mr. Sizzlart, our secret is we make good comics. Shocking. Yes, that's the plan. Also the plan. Many plans. Consistent, though. This reminds me of the image revolt in the 90s. It does me too. It does me too. I mean, imagine if we're around making the same kind of audience, but bigger. Say Ethan's up to 1 million followers on YouTube, and I'm up to something below that. But and we're all just blowing up the comics industry into a whole nother dimension that no one could have even expected, because we have the ability to reach our fans directly and communicate with them and listen to them and respect them. It's something that the big comic book companies just don't seem to get. I mean, even the image guys, and I can't say it's carte blanche for image guys, but there's image guys who will just rail on fans and just ban people from their Twitter pages and just say that we're fascists and Nazis and blah blah blah. And these are some of the higher up guys at Image, and you know who I'm talking about. Please donate. His kids need air conditioning. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my air conditioning. It is not working very well. But man, yeah, I could need. And I'm not asking for donations. I'm asking you, if you want some of my art, to please, now would be a good time to go buy some on my store. Fill your walls with it. I'm okay with that. But no, I'm not asking for donations. I'm not opposed to donations, but I don't have anything set up for donations, and I kind of don't like asking for them. And I know it's your guys' way of showing support and whatnot. I'll get there. I don't know. I'll get there. I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. Nice, exactly like the 90s. Yes. And which is funny because I started my career the year Image announced that it was going to launch. So there is a poetic balance to it all. And actually, Ethan started his career the year following. So Ethan started his career the year Image actually did launch. So yeah, I was so excited about what those images you guys were doing. Yeah, too cute. Looks like you've got a child infestation over there. I've got the same problem at my house. Indie Dave Comics, I have 5 children. And so 2 of them are actually at a friend's house right now. Please don't be naked, my brother 2018. Yeah, you better not be naked. That's my you better not be porn. This better not be porn. Someone found crackers. Chester Bubs, my kids are all off to college. I am finally free. Oh no, they'll come back. Don't worry about it. Get it, kid. Wild animal coming into feed. Be loud. Am I not loud enough? I'm kind of this. I'm told that I am the soothing voice of Comicsgate, so I don't want to be the loud, obnoxious, angry, or anything else. I am just what I am. I am, fairly even-tempered, and I'm all about the love, baby. I love all you guys, and I just want to be loved back. 79 watching. Wow, we are almost up to 80 people watching. That is the most people I've had in a live stream. This is neat. Neat. 81 watching. Woo! Oh my gosh. This is yay. Yay for me. Yay for me. Yay for you guys. Thank you too. Yeah, it would be fun, but do not overextend yourself. Yeah, I know, right? Who was that? I see a kid fight coming. Got my money on Joe. What are you reading? That's awesome. Hey, Mike. I do not want Cecil watching me. That is terrifying. I thought it was an abbreviation of Happy Jap. Am I a racist? Yes. I'm afraid you are racist. But that's okay. We love you anyway. Anyway, Chris Crosby, that webcomic could be gold. Cecil is the watcher we need and deserve. His Goonies review drove me to tears. Chris, email me. Let's maybe talk about that, because that could really be something that would, it could drive hundreds of thousands of people back to your site and kind of revive the webcomics thing. That would be neat. That could be neat. Does that mean you only get half the white privilege? No, you see, when you are only part white, you don't get any white privilege. They take it all away from you. That's why Obama didn't have any white privilege from his white grandparents or going to a white school in Hawaii, which was a very expensive private school, or going to all the white colleges he went to with all of the very like Harvard and Columbia and all that stuff. So no. White privilege only qualifies if you're 100% white. I'm sorry. Hey, turn that down, dude. So that's basically a Native American. Actually, Native Americans are Mongoloids too. So they're we're all Asian Oriental. It's just a matter of geography and time. So yes, I'm Polakanak. Oh, Polakanak. Polakanak. Half Polish, half Canadian French. Well, Canadian's not legitimately a thing, right? I mean, it's everyone from Canada came from somewhere else. So, and I say that knowing that my Caucasian half of my family has been here since like 1611 was the furthest back I tracked anyone coming over. So yeah, we were here pre-America. So if anybody deserves to just use the nomenclature of American rather than saying, well, I'm English, I'm Dutch, I'm Scottish, I'm French, I'm German, or whatever. That's my family, but I still do it. I'm American by citizenship and by. There's my beautiful daughter. You guys all see her? You saw her room the other day. She got very mad at me for filming in her room. Want to see a mad face? Just kidding. What is wrong with me? I'm a father. That's what's wrong with me. You need a donate button. Do they have donate buttons? That's a mystery, you say. The prints are all erotic rose ticos. Gosh, so you've been to my site. $100. That's how much they were? Okay. So yeah, if I get 5 of you saying it, then I'll put 5 of them up for sale at $100 each. I'll buy one. Just do it anyways. If it sells, it sells. Well, I like to know that it's going to be worth my time. Shoot, they did that jump thing again. I hate it. Scrolling up for more. Scrolling up for more. Okay, is he reading a different chat? Now he is behind reading chats. Does that mean Hawaiians are the natural enemies of Muslims? No, but I think Japanese are. Japanese, Koreans, Asians have been like banning Muslims from entering their countries, which just proves that Asians are smarter than white people. He's not reading them as it comes. He's going down the list. Yes, he hasn't caught up yet. Think of Hillary Clinton when I hear Village. Yeah, I know, right? Well, he kind of is. It's just that he expands on each comment, so it takes longer. I am too long-winded, aren't I, Joseph? I'm sorry. I apologize that. I'll try to read really fast. Was the Comicsgate Alliance poster / print up for sale? It is not up for sale yet. I will have to do that soon, though. I want to talk to the metal printer first and see how fast I can get those out here, because a lot of you guys are probably going to want it in metal, right? You guys want metal prints? They'll be the 12x18s will be like $75 plus shipping. If you guys are cool with that, let me know. Mention it in the comments. Hawaiians are the natural enemies of pigs and fish and salt. Uncle Mike, I made it. You can start now. I just started, Tim. Welcome. That was 14 minutes ago. Sounds like it was. Brad Noble. Yeah. Not bad, Miller. Not bad. What did I come back to? Edwin. That's a good impression of Edwin. Thank you. We need Please Don't Be Naked shirts. Mike, try to keep within 5 minutes of live chats. It helps create a live conversation. Skip ahead every once in a while. Miller impersonations of you, Sage of the Cosmos. Nice, I'll be back then. Oh, nice, I'll back it up. Mr. is finished then. Mr. is finished? Oh, Meg is finished. The drawing part of Meg is finished. I'm still art directing it, so I'm trying to get the coloring and the letterer and the editor all coordinated. We've got a few pages of coloring left, and then it's just up to lettering and production to slap it all together and get it to the printer. We forgive Zach for going an hour behind the chat all the time. Yeah, but you're hard on me, aren't you? 752 subs, nice. Hey, if there's anyone in here who's not subscribed, please, please, please hit the subscribe button and the bell and make sure you know to come back next time I am blathering on the interwebs. Need to get you over 1K subscribers so you can monetize this bad boy. Yes, please, please, and thank you. I'll help you, Mike. Native San Diegan from UC. Yeah, Nick. Everyone. Oh, LOL, that was good. Thank you, Jojo. Shut the door. Just read faster. Intimate. Hope your channel gets bigger soon enough. The thing is, when I get to the end of the chat, I'm going to end the stream. So careful what you wish for. This can't go on all night anyways. My wife's making dinner. And actually, if she calls for dinner, I have to end the stream anyways. This is the best time to be a fan of channel when it's still small. Mike, such a good artist. 6 months down the road, he'll have his work cut out just to keep up with super chats. Oh, that'd be awesome. Your words to God's ears. Your lips to God's ears. Got that right. Tim, is the Confiscate Alliance on now? Are we there yet? Okay. You are the Confiscate Alliance. You are always on. Oh, you mean is it on my print store? No, not yet. EBS and Zach are big, but I still feel the respect. Most approachable artist. Pro Tile Secrets. Who you voting for the most approachable artist? Me? You talking about me or Uncle E? Indeed, Uncle E and Zach do their best. Brad Noble, I agree. Is the Confiscate Alliance poster on sale? Oh, yeah. No, I'll get that up. I'll try to get that up by Monday. I mean, I could do it right now, but I'm busy. So nice to be your fans. Although, dang gummit. You know what? That's a good point. The thing is, if you order the Confiscate Alliance print tonight, like say you go and you run an order and you get like 5 prints, and one of them is the Confiscate Alliance, I still have to get them printed. So it's going to take more time for you to get your order. So if that's okay with you, I will put the Confiscate Alliance print up tonight in my store, and you can add it to whatever orders you want. So let me know in the chat. Or, yeah. Be nice to your fans. I'm always nice to my fans. I'm nice to everybody. I love everybody. Their chat files by Lightspeed and how it works. I like Miller a lot. He seems like a genuinely good man. Thank you very much. You even worked on Savage Dragon. Yes, I did. This is the first book I wrote. Can you make sure that's down? Savage Dragon Red Horizon. It was okay. It wasn't the first book I wrote, but it was. I think it was the second book that I ever wrote and drew. So the writing in it isn't that great. The art in it isn't that great either. So it's just not that great. But I did do some fun stuff in it that I thought would be fun to see. Like I had Super Patriot become sort of a weaponized backpack for Savage Dragon. So like Dragon had like, you know, Super Patriot arms and like guns flying all over the place, and he was like a 2-headed monster. Edwin, you looking real jacked today. EVS got the whole cracking on him and being offended thing going. Oh. Your favorite books you worked on in the past? In the past, my favorite books have always been the Game of Thrones prequel called the Hedge Knight series. Hedge Knight, Sworn Sword, and the Mystery Knight. I mean, aside from the stuff that I created myself. Hello, Kitala Laris. Philip Posey, tell me about layouts in detail. No, we'll save that for one of the art streams. I did put up another art stream this morning, a draw over of a Rod. I can't remember his whole screen name, but I can hear Ethan's nose hairs whistling from here. You guys are so mean to him. Be nice to Uncle Ethan. Jeez. He's a lovely person. This is the kid that got. I told you I was a quarter Norwegian. This is the one that got all the Norwegian. Blonde hair, blue eyes, pale of skin. It's that kid's a quarter Japanese. Can you believe it? About 100% would defend EVS. Good. It's a work in progress, Mike. In a couple of months, you'll be saying that it's amazing how 400 watchers will be the highest in your live stream. Oh, wow. That'd be That'd be a dream. I agree with that, Brad. No, Cecil is kind of the same. What's up with Lone Star's knife? Oh, so Lone Star's knife is forged from the metal of the experimental craft. It's a unique metal that was used for these experimental crafts used to take down the Iron Cross in World War II. The Iron Cross was the German Übermensch, which was why the Nazis were winning the war. It's sort of a different history from the way we know it. And then history was rewritten in the history books to write out Lone Star and the Übermensch and to give glory to the soldiers themselves rather than this being a fight between a superpowered Nazi and whatnot. So there it is. Are prints or posters of Comicsgate Alliance on sale yet at this? Wow, a lot of you guys want that. Okay, I will put it up as soon as this stream is over. I'll go ahead and listen. You know what? Here. If you guys are willing to bear with me for a little bit, Mike. So it's not shut. Oh. Oh, no. I think I did that wrong. Here, let me click. I'll put it up right now so that when you guys leave the stream, you can go do it. But please don't just buy one print. Packing and shipping a $20 print is just such a pain in the butt. So at least if you're gonna go there, at least please buy 2 prints. And if you really want to make my day, buy 3 or more. Go here, Shopify.com. See if this works. I might have to open up a different browser. Why is this not working? All right, I need to try. I think I had it open up in. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay. While that's loading, I will answer other questions. My mom was mestizo. I'm not sure what that is. Is that Native American? Edwin Boyd, always appreciate your insight and your live stream and your appearance. Thank you, sir. Which island do you live on? Edwin lives on Oahu. If 1,000 people listen to the Butter song on a live stream, you're doing something right. I know, right? The Butter song. The Butter song. Okay, products. Products. Let's take this. Oh, there we go. Add product. Why is this? All right, let me answer the question while this loads. Did it again. Jump down to the bottom. Those errors. Cecil's the same. Lone Star. 1,000 people. Would you mind giving a short pitch of your comic? Sure. Lone Star is or was a Navy fighter / test pilot in World War II. He was sent on a mission to take down the German Übermensch, who was the Superman of Germany, who was helping Hitler to take over all of Europe. And the Übermensch Iron Cross, his name is the Iron Cross, took down his plane. And he was mortally wounded. And then he was unwittingly drafted into what I call it a super soldier program. It's purely for sake of simplicity, but that doesn't describe what it actually is. I don't want to give away too much. And so he became drafted into the service of this black program, or black projects program, that is a high-grade military program with a very small number of people. So he was the very first, but they always number 6, and they are tasked with hunting monsters. In the first story, they are stationed in LA, and they are awaiting intel to go and wipe out a coven of vampires that they have information have been breeding in Los Angeles. But as with most first responders, these guys are called the unknown soldiers. They spend a lot of time, sitting around playing poker, drinking beer, smoking cigars, waiting for intel so that they can get to work and do what they're meant to do. But because of the tragedy of Lone Star's upbringing, he has this drive not to waste time when he could be using his skills and his senses and his powers to help others. So he is, instead of just waiting on downtime, he is out there every night patrolling, using his heightened sense of fear. That's one of the powers that he was granted through the program, is that he senses fear like a predator does, but he's not a predator. So he seeks out the fear and he saves whoever it is needs saving. And so that's Lone Star in a nutshell. I hope you guys like it. Okay, I'm gonna do this in bold alliance. All right. Description: 11 by 17 paper of the Comics Gate Alliance. I'll do much more information than that. I'm just going to upload the image and I'm going to make it available. And I should have copy pasted one of the other items so I had all the other stuff already set and ready to go. And I'm not going to make the metal prints available simply because I do not have them. Oops, I do not have them. I haven't talked to the metal printer about it yet. So $20. Wait. What a type. Sorry guys, you asked me to do this, so. Collections tags. Comics 8. Cyber Frog. Red Rooster. Lone Star. Job Breakers. And so let's see if this is on. Let us see if it is available. All right, guys, it's up. The Comics Gate Alliance print is available on MikeSmillerArt.myshopify.com. Go ahead. Oh, gosh, it says no image. What is going on there? That is not. Oh! I know what happened. I'm going to have to edit that. You could buy it, even though the image isn't there, but I have to open up that image. The image was saved off in CMYK. I forgot. And it has to be saved in RGB in order to propagate on like the Shopify website. So let me see. I let Photoshop open up while I scroll up for more. Please don't be naked. There's my pitch, but my feelings are hurt by this poster of a bunch of diverse species hanging out. Lone Star is a great title, by the way. Thank you very much. People always get butt hurt. Ha ha ha. Run, girl. The SJW cultists might notice you exit the traced Native American bloodlines to Russia. Well, but Eastern Russians are Asian. They're Mongoloid because they're in like that whole Mongolian area. I'm actually part Ainu as well, which is the Ainu were the native people of Japan, and they are very much look like they're Russian or Mongolian too, and they have these very interesting style and very interesting face painting and stuff. But yeah, I think they are more related probably to Native Americans in direct bloodline because the Ainu came probably from Russia or from Mongolia, populated the island of Japan and Hokkaido, and then the Koreans came from the bottom later and repopulated. And so like the majority of Japanese today are Korean descendants, and the Koreans just hate that because they're all racist and they hate each other. But yeah, there's a small percentage of, especially in northern Japan, of native, quote unquote, native Japanese, which are the Ainu, which are Russian/Mongolian. My father once commented, "My room was a fire hazard." Oh man, my room is a disaster. SJW cultists might knows you exist. Oh, they know me. They know me. Some of the old school SJWs would probably come back and start trashing me. My father once commented, "My room was a fire hazard." We are on Oahu, Edwin's saying, but we have also lived on the Big Island. On sale yet? Oh yeah. Sorry. Let me get to Photoshop. Change that. Can't believe how patient some of you guys are that you just sit here and listen. Yeah, do your work, dude. File. Yeah, it is stinking CMYK. It's stupid of me. Sorry. You want to print in CMYK, but it's funny on computers and stuff. You want to work in RGB, red, green, blue versus cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. And save again. Oh, it's already in use. What? What am I using it on? Let's open. Oh, okay. All right, now I can save it. Save. Save. Quit. Oops, I didn't mean quit. I meant close. And now go back up here. Shopify. And delete this image. Delete. And then 10 more seconds, people, and you can rush right over. I already got notification that some of you are buying stuff, so that's fantastic. Comics Gate Web. And then I just upload. Aren't you uploaded? Oh, it is uploading. Okay. It's uploading. It's uploading. It's uploading. Big Island. What the hall is next to Miller? The kids want. Huh? I don't speak that language. Okay, cool. Bend to both. Oh, you guys are talking. Sub up, Miller. Gets it. Oh, it's a race now. And why can't I save? Where's the save button? Why isn't it letting me save? Let me check this. See if just re-uploading it. Yes. All right. You may go now. I could put it in the description, or I'll, you know what, I can yeah, what the heck, I'll just start putting it in my descriptions and all my future things, and I'll put the link up on my Twitter feed as well, at AbacusMike. But otherwise, just go to my shop. It's in the description. My shop itself is in the description. You'll find it there. Just search Comicsgate. Yeah, buy the heck out of that thing. And please, again, don't just buy the one. Buy your other favorite characters. I've got a ton of stuff up there. So, so if we keep posting comments, he'll have to go on forever. Don't do it. No, I'm telling you, once my wife calls me for dinner, I am tapping out. Whoever is left in the chat's gonna have to just talk amongst yourselves, or ask your questions in the body of the description. What? You already ate? I don't think you can go down. Why? What's wrong with the Oden? Oh, come on. Okay. Oh. Who am I supposed to listen to while working on this fan art for Josh Finney if you leave? You can go back and listen to some of my older ones. I did another one earlier today, so you can listen to that. Quick, add more comments now. Scrolling down some more, scrolling down some more. I'm good with the wait as long as I don't have to go to California to get it. Yeah, I'm working on a drawing of Cyberfrog right now. Love having Mike's voice on in the background to listen to. You love my smooth, subtle voice. Subtle? I don't know. Stubble? Yes. Get that baby up on your store. Okay, pre-orders are cool. I watched a chat with Tim Pool the other day, and he had the chats come up on screen. Not sure how he does it, but it makes chats way more engaging. You don't have to stare at the phone. Well, I'm not on my phone, on my computer, so. Will Winds of Winter ever come out? That is a question I never ask George when I do talk to him, so sorry. My Sifu says I like to fight because of my Asian blood. This is probably correct. Cool, thanks, man. I'll lean into it. EVS got me into comics. Right on. Well, I hope I keep you in comics. Did it just do it again? Just did it. Just got another order. Just one popped in. You guys. He's catching. I think he's catching up. Do it. Tim Pool is great. Been watching for over 1.5 years now. It's nice. You the man. Do it. You bro. Mike, are you going to do the thing where we can donate a copy of Lone Star to a military person? Yes, I am going to do it. I just need to figure it out. What I think I'd like to do is that on those, I don't want to make a profit, or maybe enough to cover the shipping and all whatever. But I want to be able to say you buy a Lone Star at whatever the premium price is, and then you buy another book, or I don't know, something where I'm sending more than one, right? Because I'm making a profit on the Lone Star, so then I could send 5 copies to the USO or whatever, whichever one does it the best, so they can get. I'd love that I had so many guys buying Lone Star and buying that option that I could get Lone Star to every member of the active military who's who's out there, and Lone Star will become the hero for the military because the military is the hero for Lone Star. So that'd be great. Just did a cold read of. Oh, Edwin just did a cold read of the Lone Star intro, uploading it to Dropbox. Oh, sweet. Can't wait to hear that. Oh, dang. I'm looking at Mike's store. Should I? Let me go to. Oh, did you email it to me? I need to open up my email. Maybe I could play that here. I don't know if people are going to hear it because it's not on my microphone. Message viewer. Mike join EVS. Oh, is Ethan on right now? I don't spend all night on this thing. Oh, did you message me via Twitter instead of emailing me? I mean, your shit. Maybe I'll after I'm done with this. I do want to go eat. Okay, I'm looking at Mike's store. Just finally noticed that link, and the prints are wicked awesome. Thanks, Joseph. Yes, we got tweet this out when he goes live. Hey, Jojo, you're up in my chair. Mike, out of time. That isn't out of time. Man, out of time. That isn't out of time. Mike, what kind of church do you go to? Just curious. I go to a non-denominational church called The Grove in San Diego. Yeah, it's a nice small church. I used to go to this huge mega church called The Rock, and yeah, it was just too big. You never saw the same people twice. Van Helsing meets Captain America. Yep, that's it. Van Helsing meets Captain America. Tweet Mike's store when the print is available. The print is available. Get out there. Tweet the heck out of it. Go for it. Like it already. Hollywood or Bloodsucker seems fitting. Don't spoil it. I like the character design. Sounds great. Sounds good to me. I like it. Fight or flight synaptic boost for mind, strength, and body. Yep. Oh, hey, Rod. That's you. Hi. Hope your store has a big server. Well, there's only 96 people in here. I think we can handle it. Mr. Sizzleart sounds very cool. Can't believe someone didn't do this already. That poster is awesome. Are the kids doing magic back there? No. One is playing Call of Duty Nazi Zombies, and the other is watching Princess Potter. What? Evening, Mike. All in chat. Also, hope you have a good one listening to at work. Yes. I like the idea of sensing fear to take out fear. Yeah, thank you. I like to try to make my characters original. I know it's a really, really hard thing to do after 80 years of superheroes and adventure comics and stuff, but what I don't want to do is just be redundant with heroes. I don't want to just do Captain America. As much as I wanted like the rights to Fighting American, but he is just Captain America, but he hated the Nazi or the communists instead of the Nazis, or on top of the Nazis. But no, I want to do unique, original things, and I did want to do a patriotic first character. I created Lone Star over a year ago, and it's funny because the whole the unknown soldiers part of the Lone Star story is actually like a 16, 18-year-old story. And so Lone Star being one of those characters in that, he didn't have his own thing. But when I wanted to do, I was like, man, I want to do a patriotic character, but I don't want to do Captain America. So I merged him into this. Hey, thank you, Matt Hayes, for your order. Into this unknown soldiers story that I had already had, and then he's the lead in the story, so he's the first of the oh, and then yeah, I also merged my Iron Cross story into it, and the Iron Cross story I came up with in like 1996. So yeah, this whole universe has been bits and pieces have been around for a very, very long time up in here and on my computer, but it'll be great to finally get it out on paper. Listening in at work. Thank you, Zach. I can't believe I'm excited for comics again. The gates are wide open. Yeah, me too, brother. Me too, Sizzleart. Image works. Yes, you the man. Have you seen the triggering your art caused on Twitter? Yeah, that's what we were talking about earlier. You have to go back, after I end this, you can go back and listen to the beginning of the stream, because we went through that. Not everything on Twitter, but yeah, that's why I did this. Now that you said monster, kind of want one of those prints. Okay, nice, Mr. Sizzleart. 92 viewers. You might hit 100 tonight. Whoa, 96 now. Dude, I have 96 live viewers right now. That's crazy. Oh, now it's 94. It must have been my excitement. You left. Yeah, if any of you guys have not subbed, please hit the sub button. If any of you guys, I'll just say it again. Oh, it's up to 98. 98. Oh my gosh. I'll say it again. Yes, you can go and buy the poster right now. It will 99, dude. Nobody leave until I'm over 100. In my description, I have a link to a mailing list. If you join the mailing list before Sunday night, on Monday I am going to be sending out a 100 DPI 11x17 version of this print so that you can, granted, it's not going to be as nice as the prints I get made, but if you want to print it out on your home laser print or your home inkjet or whatever, just to have it on your wall, you can do that. Otherwise, it's a great resolution to have on your computer, even if you have a big screen monitor, or on your phone. And with the super high resolution phones, the 100 DPI at 11x17 is like perfect. So it's the only way to get that. I'm not going to make that image available any other way. So sign up for my mailing list, and you can get that. The link is in the description. William Palacio. Just saw your confiscate print driving SJW is insane on Twitter. Love it. We came to listen, man. Brad Noble. Damocles Sword. The Japanese are so anal about the various shapes of Asian eyes. Stuff I didn't even know was a thing. I suspect they will. Ooh, I'm getting close. I suspect they will go even more insane when Lone Star is published. I hope so. I hope it breaks them. I hope their brains explode and then melt into their skulls. But in a good way, so that they can be reborn as rational, right-thinking people. Remember what's good today, man. Kind of why I want to see the Monsters Lone Star fights. Yeah. We've made a lot of joke recently, but very glad you added Thump to the... Dang it! It did a jump again. Hit this thing. Oh, you know what? I should keep track on the timestamp. So it is right 9 o'clock. I was about 10 minutes behind. I'll just start where I am. The wife just told me to get hair plugs because of Edwin and Miller. We're the hair brigade. But don't you guys dig on Ethan. Don't hate on Ethan. He's a Caesar, and he needs that Caesar hairdo, that Caesar hairline. I'm getting more orders. Thanks for being such a bold Christian voice in the industry, especially in this SJW wasteland. Nice for a change. I'll buy one of the mystery packs if you put them up. All right, so that's 2 mystery packs. I get 3 more. I will definitely put them up. I might put them up anyways. Don't let her see Mitch, or you'll really be in trouble. Don't let who see Mitch? Okay. I have a man cave lock. Well, I have. I like having the kids in the room. It is not conducive to doing live streaming, but it is conducive to being close to my boys. So my daughter comes in here rarely because she has her own room, so she's got her own little sanctuary. Blacklist Universe. When is that Lone Star coming out? I like the shirt design he's wearing. Thank you very much. Lone Star is coming out. Well, the Indiegogo is coming out in. How many days is that? It's coming out on the 15th, and today is the 7th. Ooh, I better get on the ball. I need to get everything done, including my intro video. 96 viewers. Oh, only 94 now. I don't think I ever hit 100. That's a mess. Kind of hard to ask for respect when you give none. Yeah, got mine. Yay! Kyle Ritter. Oh, Kyle Ritter. Hey, everybody say hi to Kyle. Everybody does. Hey, Kyle. It's funny. Kyle pops in and everybody says hi to him. Everybody knows to say hi to him. That's great. Thanks. Edwin agreed. You're a great defender as well. Keep up the good fight. We're supporting you guys.
Hillary Dar.
Kyle Ritter agrees. Hey, Kyle, what's up? Kind of never seen anyone get bad on chat that wasn't someone that wanted to talk about. I'm not sure exactly.
I remember that.
Hi, Kyle. All hail Ritter. All hail Ritter. Will Lone Star ever be drawn to someone feeling dread because their life is falling apart, or he is purely drawn to those in physical peril? Oh, that's a fantastic question. Should write that down. That's actually a pretty good idea. You know, I'll remember that. Maybe later we'll have something like that. That could be a really good, interesting story. What's happening, people? Billy Sidness is in his house. You should cut off that ponytail and donate it to EBS. Actually, I have a bunch of hair in my drawer because when it gets to about 10 inches longer than, when it gets to about this long, I just like chop 10 inches off or a foot off, and I have some in there. So. Egg, what's up, Egg?
Egg.
Super chat box soon. That would be fantastic. Couch Doodles, Fragabooms in the his house. Everybody, if you are not already subscribed to Couch Doodles, subscribe to Couch Doodles. We got him up from 866 yesterday to Dan. How many subs you got now? Keeping the pimping going, keeping the pimp alive. Man, I gotta scroll back up. Scroll back up. Yeah, okay. Somebody left. Track them down. Oh man, I'm down to 82. Is it my breath? Did I say something wrong? I want Lone Star monsters now. You're gonna have to wait. I mean, I could show you them, but where's the fun of that? Signed up for newsletter and for prints. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate it. Can you turn that down, please? Just bought a print. Thank you, Chaos Risen. Are those vampires SJW? Oh, they are. Don't tell anybody though. But his nose hairs make so much noise. Ethan swears that he has his nose hairs waxed just for you guys, so take it easy on his musical nose hairs. Is the print in your Shopify store? It is now. For those who weren't here 5 minutes ago, the Comicsgate Universe, the Comicsgate Alliance print that we've been doing, me and Kyle, is live on my store now. It's in the description. Go ahead, bump down there. If you're going to buy it, please do me a favor. Buy more than one print. Shipping and packing and shipping something for $20 is kind of grates on my nerves. And I know it's like $20 is a lot of money in Uzbekistan, but I'm in San Diego, and like that's, you know, a couple of burritos. So if you could buy more than one print, that'd be great. If you could buy 5 and plaster your wall, that would be fantastic, and I would really appreciate anything you guys do. So let's see, here we go. Eyelids closing, sounds like a hurricane. When can I bring my kid to live screen daycare? I know. I have a whole gaggle of children out here. They're all standing over here.
Sounds like JoJo.
Kids are... Mystery packs are technically still available in the store, and somebody may have bought one to test this thing. Oh, are they? Okay, well, shoot. I hope not too many buy them, because I only have like 5. But, you know, if it gets crazy, I do need the money right now. So if more than 5 people buy them, I'll just build some more mystery packs. And, you know, some of those are Injustice pages. I'm just telling you. I'm not guaranteeing an Injustice page, but some of the mystery packs do contain Injustice pages. And gosh, I don't know if I still have it, because they're mystery packs, so I packed them and shuffled them. But one of them was actually a cover. So you could get a cover by me for $100 in a mystery pack. So go for it. Yeah. Kids are the point in life, brother. Hi, Kyle. Like on Star Trek, this is my replacement. Hi, Kyle. Justin Miller. Thanks for making it. Thanks for making Uncle Ethan look good. That's for you, Kyle, from Chicken Soup. Oh, he can't hear me. I'm gonna skip all the Kyle stuff because he can't hear me anyways. Everybody loves Kyle, and everybody should love Kyle. Get back up to where I am. Thank you. Couch Doodles, almost 1,000. Yeah, baby. I wanted to get you up to 1,000. That'd be friggin' awesome. Because you know you can get those. Oh, I told you on the chat that yeah, you can get freaking super chats when you hit 1,000. So you start making the money. Mike is such a pimp. I'm more of an imp than a pimp, but thank you. Pimp's got to eat. Yep. Pimp's got to feed 5 kids. So please, every print you buy, I promise you, I will feed a starving child with it. So glue it to Ethan. If Mike asked me to color another one of his art, then I'd be happy to color. All right, that's awesome. Thank you, Kyle. Thanks, Kyle. I like that. Too much poke, brother. I actually had my wife brought home some salmon sushi and some ikura. So ikura and sake, and like what I like to do is I like to take the salmon and I like to take the ikura. Ikura is salmon roe, salmon eggs. So I'll take the salmon eggs and I'll put it on top of the salmon, and then I'll eat them together, and it creates this wonderful little party in your mouth. If none of you have ever tried it, I suggest it. Can you turn that down, please? Turn it down. Thank you. Subbed. Man, there's only 80 watching now. I guess everyone's like going out to party because it's Saturday. Mike, any plans on releasing a sketchbook? No. I am not really like a sketchbook kind of guy. I do have stuff I've done, but it would ultimately, if I did a sketchbook, it would probably just be a bunch of my like art prints, but just the black and whites of the art prints. I have an art book that has a bunch of my art prints in it, which I don't think I sell that on my site. I shouldn't anyways. But if I was going to do a sketchbook, it'd probably just be the black and whites, the inks on all of that stuff. And I don't know how many people would actually want it. Smash that like button before. Oh, I have 114 likes already. You guys are outstanding. I love you. Love you all. Sub waxed nose hairs. Waxed nose hair is a new sweet hell. Yeah, I can't tell if he was being honest, because if you guys don't know already, Uncle Ethan is extremely facetious. So never can tell when he's just cracking a joke. Mike, can you talk about structuring the story into comic books form? That sounds like a lot longer of a chat than I want to have. That might be, maybe I'll do that sometime in the future, but not right now. Thank you. Ethan's eyelids sound like a hurricane when he blinks. You guys. See, it's 9/11. Ooh, I am almost caught up. I'm almost caught up with you guys. That means I can go and eat any second now. Oh, wait. No, I have to go back. My eyes are watering. I hope from crying, not from pepper spray. Give the extras as gifts. The extra what? I must have missed something. Tim. Hey, Mike, are you on Instagram? I am. I am Underdog Mike on Instagram, if anyone wants to follow me there. I do post art there. But I have been trying to be more on Twitter lately because I like the interactions better. Miller, you almost have a softball team in there. Yes, I'm aware I overdid it on the kids. Nice. That mystery pack is a steal, isn't it, though? It is. But you know what? I mean, I don't know if you can see it. I've got an entire... I don't sell my originals. I've been keeping most of my originals almost my entire career. So I've got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, possibly thousands of pages of original art. And you know what? Right now, I'd rather have a little bit of money than keep all of it. So it is a steal. If you want to steal one, go ahead. $100. Blacklist Universe. Thanks. Hello. If anyone gets my super chat, it's you. Thank you, Brad Noble. I appreciate that. But you know what? Just go buy some prints instead on my store, and it'll be almost the same thing, except for I'll get all the money instead of the super chats taking 30%. Oof. Kraken of the Sea. You don't need to wait for 1,000 or YouTube approval to set up Streamlabs. Streamlabs. I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna check into that after the fact. Streamlabs. Okay, thank you for that. Great. Streamlabs lets you keep more money. Gonna try that. Sounds yummy. Hey, YouTube takes 30%. Streamlabs takes like 3. Oh wow, big difference. I'd buy that. Love black and white prints. But you're in the minority. Most people want colored prints. Okay, who's the punk that disliked? Someone disliked? I'm up to 125. Nice. I blame Cecil. Always blame Cecil. That is the standard operating procedure around that. If something goes wrong, blame Cecil. That dislike has been there since about the beginning of the stream. Oh, really? Oh, you know why? It's Twitter. They followed me over here, and now they want to start trying to dislike my streams. And they're so juvenile. Unbelievable. That is the first dislike I've had on any of my streams. I mean, besides the earlier ones where I did some stupid stuff. But on all of my new streams, I was just checking yesterday. I have had 0 dislikes. And now this Twitter thing happens, and I get a dislike. These people are not my favorite people. I give the stream 2 toe thumbs up. You guys troll Ethan so hard. Yeah, trolls gotta troll. I heard you get monetized after accruing 4,000 hours of views. Keep up with the 2-hour streams, and you'll be there in no time. Actually, yeah, I was messing around, looking around on YouTube, and I do have because like I have one video like from years ago that has had literally 30,000 views, and it was me showing how one possible fix for an Xbox when you get the power button doesn't work, and it said 30,000 views. So I qualified for monetization. But then when I went to go monetize, and then it said that there was something about is it my PayPal or my Gmail or something that I had to change in order to qualify for monetization again or something like that. And then I went and I did all the stuff, and then I saw I changed my address to my current address because this is an old account, and then there was something at the top. I'm like, oh, that's an interesting option. So I clicked that option, and then I'm like, I didn't want to do that option. So I clicked it again. And then I hit send, and then as I hit send, I looked, and it had my old address when I was sending again. I'm like, no! And then it has to go through a process in order for you to qualify again. So I'll have to. It might take a few days, but by sometime next week, I should be able to monetize, regardless of if I have 1,000 viewers or not. But let's get me up to 1,000 viewers by Monday. That'd be fantastic. All of you guys got to get out there and hustle my page. To anybody, any friends, any family that you think would like what I do, then please hit them up and let them notice. Thank you. Jordan. Your son is eating his boogers. Isaac. I hope I don't get demonetized for that. At least he's not passing a kidney stone. I heard you get monetized. Okay, sorry. Sorry. I'm doing the diversity in comics. Sorry. I would like to buy the black and white sketchbook. All of Art Adams' sketchbooks are in black and white and look amazing. I mean, I have all the art, so it really wouldn't be that hard. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think, like in the chat, and if I should do a sketchbook. But again, it wouldn't be like a lone. Can you turn that down, please? It wouldn't be like a Lone Star sketchbook. It would just be like a bunch of my random art from over the years. So it's funny because I have such a low opinion of it, but you guys seem like you want to see it. So I would love videos like that if you want to make them, from the brain to the finish, something that takes tutorials when you have not done it. Booger eating boy, another one. That's proof you've made it, Mike. You have your own haters now. Oh, brother, I have had haters for a long time. They just haven't been on YouTube, and they apparently, now that they've discovered me here, they will send the word out. And they will descend upon me. Pretty soon it's going to be half likes, half hates. Son is eating boogers. Yes, okay, I get it. The son is a booger eater. Real life is great. Although, you know, they say that eating boogers is actually very healthy for you. It helps with your immune system. Not recommending, just telling you what they say. Oh my gosh, he was like trolling, keep them doggies moving. Now it's on the internet forever. He'll never find a girlfriend now. Like or dislike is still engagement. in the YouTube algorithms, so you still win. Yay! 5 token. Did the jump away. 5 token dislikes from SJWs is typical. Oh my God, you disliked a stream because a Miller poster bunched your panties. She doesn't say it's so funny. Hey, Mike, over the last 2 days, that just jumped. Where'd it go? Over the last 2 days, I have bought 6 prints. Anyway, to guarantee I won't get the same prints if I buy a mystery pack. No, the mystery packs are already packed up and sealed. So I have over 200 prints, so the chances of you getting a duplicate are pretty slim. But if you do, I hope you have someone in your life who would like a lovely Christmas present this year, and there you would have that taken care of already. Mr. Sizzle Art, they gathered all their forces, and with their combined might, they struck a mighty blow. 1 dislike. To 126 likes. It's fantastic. Retweeted Comicsgate Alliance on sale notice. Fantastic. Thank you very much. Oh, that's another thing. If you guys do sign up for my email list, I will be, at some point in the future, probably after I start the whole Indiegogo, I will be making, short-term like discounts and stuff for my store available through the email only. So there will be special things going on in the emails. It's in the description. Please do sign up right now, or later, whatever. Retweeted Comicsgate Alliance and on sale. I love to spread the word, but my family doesn't like nice things. That's too bad. I have no friends to tell. Feels bad, man. Cray, we are all your friends, but then again, I've already told them all, so I feel you. Yeah, the random artwork would be cool. Huh. Okay, I'll think about it. I'll think about doing that sketchbook. That's what we want, is your random art. Sketchbook! Kids. LOL. Do your kids think it's weird that people are watching their dad? Kids, do you think it's weird that people are watching your dad? 1 shrugged shoulder. 1 no. And 1 oblivious. That's my poll. Ooh, I better eat some. I don't feel so good. All right, great. Peace out. Yay for fathers being fathers. Go get daddy's belt. I do kind of want that shirt. All right, Mr. Sizzleart says, okay, good night. And that is actually the last chat. So, LOL. Thank you guys all for being here. Once again, please go to my store if you haven't already. The Comicsgate Alliance print is available there. And please buy more than 1 print, or I will have to go get daddy's belt. I will still ship it to you if you only buy 1, but you're going to break my heart doing so. So thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for chatting and interacting with me and being my friends, my family, my alliance, and my apostles. God bless. Good night, and have a great Sunday.